Now let's look at adverbs. Adverbs modify verb, adjective, and other adverb. There are adverbs of time, place, frequency, manner, degree or quality, affirmation, negation, reasons, and interrogative adverbs. Adverbs of time. Before you move, you should finish the work well. Now let me work in peace. Lately, she seemed rather stressed. Daily, she had to face some minor glitches or the other. Already read more than enough to write a thesis. Once in a while, she plays violin. Formerly, she worked as a lecturer. She sometimes comes late, but makes sure that substantial work is done. Soon everything will fall in place. Yesterday, she said something both confounding and intriguing. Never fail to keep your cool. Since she chose not to respond, they continued to believe she's dumb. However, she seems to be at peace ever since, though not particularly happy. Adverbs of place. Here is where we should rest for a while. I carry a book everywhere I go. Up above the clouds, there are stars. Within your space, you can say and do whatever you like. Away from the madding crowd, they were busy running a farm. There seems to be some misunderstanding. Out in the space, there might be another life. In the morning, the birds sing. The waves are moving backward. Adverbs of frequency, twice as hard to read as the previous book. Once she has made up her mind, there is no turning back. She seldom does what she is told. Often they fail to grasp. Again, she encountered the same problem. She is always pensive these days. She should write more frequently. Adverbs of manner. Clearly, she is good at her work than her peers, unless she chooses to react to their inane schemes. She always does her work well. The baby sleeps soundly during nights, so she writes during the nights. Bravely, she confronted her critics. It is hard to give up, especially when one is right. She behaved agreeably to appease her old parents. Thus, they agreed to help her launch her startup. Adverbs of degree or quantity. Too bright to obey, to be quiet. Almost ready for the position. Fully determined to win. Very obstinate. So sure about her excellence. Although feasible conditions. Altogether feasible conditions. Better than anyone in her batch. Pretty little girl. Quite sure it will be done on time. Rather soft on her students. Partly doubtful of the situation. As clever as the devil, but not one. Adverbs of reason. Hence, therefore, ergo. She has to be patient and wait for the right time. Interrogative adverbs, relative adverbs. Where did you do your master's? When was the last time you finished a book? Why were you not able to finish? How could you create a space suitable for reading? These are the modal verbs: shall, should, will, would, can, could, may, might, must, ought. Shall and should are used for future plans, decisions, compulsion, necessity. Will or would is used for future hypothetical situations. Can or could are used for ability, permissions. May or might are used for possibility to express politeness. Must is used for compulsion. Ought is used for moral obligations. Articles. Let's look at the following sentences. The girl in the red dress is my sister. The boy who fell off the bike is in the hospital. The electrician is coming today. The is used for a particular person or thing. The is also used for certain things like the earth, the moon, the solar system, the Orion, the North Star, the Himalayas, the Alps, the Bible, the Gita, the Quran, the Ganges, the Nile, the Sine, the Sahara, the Gobi, the United States, and the UAE. I saw a man passing by our house. I have just heard a child crying. He picked up an umbrella from the shop. I spoke to an engineer regarding the bridge. The doctor asked me to eat an egg every day. He joined in a university as an assistant professor. A young girl applied for the job. He is an understanding teacher. Come an hour before the class begins. He is an honorable soldier. An is used for random things and random people. So, an is used before words starting with a vowel like A E I O U. This is the most common knowledge. All of us know it. So, let's continue. The is not used before the following words: plural nouns, abstract nouns, proper nouns, languages, relationships, diseases, games, seasons, months, days, religious places, school, college, market, hospital, office, bank, home, and jail. In front of these words, the is not used. Now let's get to prepositions. A preposition denotes the position of a noun or the relationship between a verb and a noun or between two nouns. Hope you understood. So these are the most commonly used prepositions. The class is at 5 p.m. The article is written by him. He asked for her permission. He came from Paris. He lives in Milan. He spoke highly of him. Get off the chair. Keep it on the table. Get out of the room. The letter has to go through the principal. He won't leave till we tell him the truth. He spoke to him. He's angry with him. She went up the ladder. He went down the lane. It wasn't about her. It was above her means. The cottage was across the road. There is a traitor amidst us. There is a writer among us. Come along with us. Turn around. We have seen this movie before. We will go after lunch. We do not want to be left behind. There is a cat beneath the table. Who was the boy who sat beside you? What was going on between you two? She refused to go beyond these premises. The secret weapon is inside the building. There are opportunities outside this society. There is a bug underneath the mattress. There is some talent within every child. She cannot do without her mother. Adjectives. Adjectives qualify a noun. The adjectives tells you what kind of a thing or a person or a noun is. The adjective tells you what kind of a thing or a person a noun is. What are different kinds of adjectives? There are qualitative adjectives. He is a clever man. There are quantitative adjectives like some, much, little, all, any, few, many, several, and all. The cardinal and ordinal numbers, they're all adjectives of quantity. Distributive adjectives, each, every, either, neither. Demonstrative adjectives, this, that, those, these, such. Interrogative adjectives, what, which, and whose. Most adjectives are formed by adding the following suffixes to the nouns: boyish, childish, feverish, ish. Then full is added to the noun to form adjectives: beautiful, playful, hopeful, some, troublesome. Comparison of adjectives. Adjectives are of three types: positive, comparative, and superlative. So, you normally say that something is good. When you compare two things, then you use the comparative Adjective. When you compare one thing against a group of people or a group of things, then you use superlative. Good, better, best, high, higher, highest. Observe the spelling, please. Long, longer, longest. Sweet, sweeter, sweetest. Nice, nicer, nicest. Quick, quicker, quickest. Bright, brighter, brightest. Loud, louder, loudest. Old, older, oldest. Elder and eldest. Sleepy, sleepier, sleepiest. Great, greater, greatest. Lovely, lovelier, loveliest. Words preceded by more for comparative or the most for superlative. Some words do not have superlative and comparative, so you have to use more if it is comparative and the most in case of superlative. So the most beautiful woman in the country, the most intelligent employee of the company, the most diligent or the more diligent sister of the two, the more assiduous worker among the two, the most ardent lover of fiction in the class, the most Herculean task, the most delightful experience, the most entertaining movie I have ever seen, the most successful woman in the family. Sita is a quiet girl. The above sentence is positive. There is only one subject. Amongst the Sharma sisters, Geeta is louder. The above sentence is comparative. There are two subjects. That building is the oldest in the city. The above sentence is in superlative. There are many subjects. Among all the buildings in the city, this one is the oldest. So that's all, folks. Hope this video has helped you. I have compiled all the information possible and I have made one presentation so that it will be helpful for the teachers as well as the students. Thank you very much. Kindly condone if there are any mistakes in the video. Thank you. Thank you very much for listening. See you in the next video.